All right, Thursday night, we got ourselves a barn burner here. Washington Commanders go to Philadelphia to play the Eagles, who've won 5 straight games. And anybody who knows Philadelphia knows what they're all about. Smash mouth football, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, both of them can hurt you with their legs. Washington's going to counter with the pretty good run defense they played against Pittsburgh Steelers, who's tried to smash them in the mouth Sunday, but they did a pretty good job. They played physical. They played 8-man fronts. They stopped the run pretty good. So I envision this game to be Washington trying to stop the run with loaded boxes. Jeremy Chin, the safety, is going to have to come down and play in the box, which will enable Philadelphia to counter with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and a lot of one-on-one matchups. Now, hopefully, Washington gets Marshawn Lattimore back from his injured hamstring and from the trade from New Orleans, because that'll help out on one side of the field. The other side of the field, Washington will have to decide on, is it going to be Benjamin St-Juste or Mike Sanistrell? That's going to be a very good competition moving forward as the season goes on. Both of them, I think, are worthy of it. Sanistrell played a really good game, I thought, against Pittsburgh, and he's getting better and better as a rookie from Michigan, who I like. So that's how Washington's going to have to play Philadelphia's offense. On the flip side, Washington's offense against Philadelphia's defense is going to be pretty interesting. I think Cliff Kingsbury's just kind of held back a little bit on Jaden Daniels' running game, the zone reads and the quarterback design runs because of his hurt rib. I'm hoping this hurt rib gets better by Thursday night so they can add Jaden's running skills in the offense just a little bit more, not a crazy amount. And hopefully Brian Robinson gets healthy. That's a big part of their offense moving forward. The inside zones between the tackles, Brian Robinson pounding them, and then obviously Jaden Daniels pulling it out, hitting Zach Ertz down the seam or Terry McLaurin outside on the play actions has been their MO this year. Now, Washington has a couple tackles that are a little bit banged up, too. Cornelius Lucas is banged up a little bit. Cosme, the right guard, has been playing. Algretti's been playing okay. And then the left tackle, they're playing Brandon Coleman, the rookie, who struggled a little bit against Pittsburgh, which most people do against Pittsburgh when you're playing tackle. But they got to get the tackle shored up, get them healthy, and hopefully they'll get Jaden back to being Jaden, running the football a little bit more. But I really like this matchup for the Washington Commanders. I think this could be a high-scoring game. I think Quinyon Mitchell, the corner, is going to be trying to travel, or not travel, but he's going to be trying to go against Terry McLaurin or Noah Brown to be a problem for Philadelphia and a good thing for Washington. And obviously Darius Big Play Slay will be on the other side. So I think the wide receiver corner matchup is about equal, but I think when you add the fact that Jaden Daniels can run the ball and hand the ball off between the tackles and the play actions, I expect a lot of success for Washington's offense. And on the flip side, Philadelphia, they're hard to stop as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a daggone track meet. But I still think Philadelphia goes as far as Saquon will take them. Now, obviously, the quarterback design runs. But having A.J. Brown, they haven't lost a game with A.J. Brown out there. And pick the spots to get A.J. Brown down the field on his hook routes, on his post routes, on his go routes, on his double moves. Those will be the big plays that Washington has got to try to stop. If they can just not give up the 40, 50-yard play and force Philadelphia to go 15 plays and 80 yards, I think they'll have a chance to create some turnovers and make some big plays. But the big playability of A.J. Brown and obviously Devontae Smith, both of them, I think, pose a problem for Washington. I think my biggest concern with the Commanders is probably just another wide receiver to help out Terry McLaurin, getting some separation. Pittsburgh clamped him down pretty good. Terry had his big plays, of course, but Luke McCaffrey kind of got gloved. Noah Brown, he didn't really get open very good. De'Ami Brown had a big drop in the end zone. Zach Ertz is a little long in the tooth. He can't really separate like he used to. So I think they need just one more guy to really try to get some separation, because teams will come up and play a lot of man-to-man to try to stop Washington's running game with the zone reads, the inside zones, which they've had a ton of success with. That'll leave out a lot of one-on-one coverage on the back end, and they need somebody else to help Terry McLaurin in that separation range. I don't think the short week is a benefit for anybody except maybe the home team. You don't have to travel, but it is a short trip for Washington. It's an easy trip. It's an hour-and-a-half flight. They'll get off the plane. They'll be ready to go. And I know Cliff Kingsbury has plenty of plays up his sleeve that he can go to. They've got a litany of run options with the quarterback and things of that nature. And same with Philadelphia. They'll do a good job as well. It's just defensively, you'd like a little bit more time to prepare. But fortunately for Washington, they just played a team that plays a similar type game in Pittsburgh last week. So they're going to have to load up the box, play the same single high safety, the fire zones that they like to play, try to move their front to stop the running game, and then hold up in the back end at some point somehow. And then on third down, get after the quarterback, do some stunts and some other blitzes and try to do that. But it's going to be tough for both teams, but I don't think it's an advantage.